And welcome back to more Sonic Unleashed. So last time we got to the final boss of the game, Dark Gaia. And I botched the QuickTime event at the last moment, and had to redo the final phase. Not a fan of this. I feel like QuickTime events should be like bonuses, or give you a second chance. QuickTime events that just instantly kill you are some of my least favorite things, like, out of gaming in general. It's a big part of why I don't like the original Bayonetta, actually. I've tried to give that game so many chances, but the instant death QuickTime events in that game just kill the pacing for me. Also, this segment is brutal, so if I do this first try, I'm gonna be amazed. I think this will take at least 2 attempts, because you have to go so fast, you have to play, like, perfectly, basically. I didn't even see that, as an example. Yeah, pick the left spring, so you get the 1-up at least. Okay, this is actually fine, I think. We might make it on the first attempt. If so, I'm going to be amazed. I'm kind of proud of myself, actually. There we go. Shoot. Almost? Okay, that's annoying. I just got sniped at the last minute. Okay, that shows I'm much better at this than I thought I would be, so that's reassuring. Again, didn't do it first try, but almost, literally like a couple frames late. I will take it. You really have to manage your boosting well in this. Do the wall run. If you don't collect rings there, that's also a problem, because then you have a hard time making it through here. Duck under that, or just boost off the path. See, this is why I don't like this final boss, and why I couldn't actually even beat it a second time as a kid. I somehow did it on my first time. I got like 99 lives or something ridiculous. I got so many lives and just powered through it. But I've always had kind of a bad impression of this fight because of just how annoying it can be. It's like you have to boost, but if you go too fast, you might die.
Hurry, Sonic!
There we go.
Let's go!
What's happening? It was broad daylight a minute ago.
Dark Gaia has regained its true power. The beast is complete. It's just as the Gaia manuscripts foretold, and the world shall be plunged into the dark of night, the dark of destruction. Oh, that it should come to this. We're doomed. The planet is lost.
That won't happen! There's no way Sonic will let it end like this!
Let's do it! All right, Chip, time for the big finish.
Sonic.
So I have a pet peeve with that loading screen of all things. They show Supersonic in the loading screen. Why would they do that? It's like, big reveal. Oh, it was already shown. So this boss is probably one of my favorite final bosses in the Sonic series. It's really good, but it's very unorthodox as well. So we have the segment where we boost over to the force field.
Sonic? Hey, what are you doing, Chip? Chip, you were... wow.
I'll get its attention, Sonic. You do something about this shield. I think those big snake things are creating the shield, Sonic.
So,
These are its weak spot.
what happened to my control stick there? I was going down for some reason. So basically what you have... Wow, this has much more recoil than I remember. It doesn't feel like it's controlling right. Like, I thought you could do much tighter circles than you actually can, apparently. So this is... I'm gonna probably call this, call a do-over here, because this is not going well. Yeah, Sonic controls much worse than I remember. Here I was praising the boss, but there we go. So you have to actually release the button to turn and then boost. So basically, the Gaia Colossus has its own health bar, so this is a time boss fight. Supersonic himself does not lose rings, so it's a little bit different. But the gimmick is, your time limit is instead the Gaia Colossus. We have a health bar, so we can't take damage. Yes, we can take damage. Wii final boss is much worse, so it's like the Gaia Colossus segment is better on Wii. The actual Supersonic fight is much better. In that game, it's like, it's a 2D thing. You're on a 2D plane and have to boost into the, perfect Dark Gaia a certain amount of times. So yeah, the actual boss is, better in this game. Just getting to the boss is better on Wii, though. It's kind of a weird, setup. Come on. Sometimes the little snakes do not want to cooperate, and they'll just kind of stall you out. That's how you can lose rings, by the way. So again, no actual rings draining in this game, it's just based on mostly Chip's health going down. I know it's the Gaia Colossus, I just say Chip instinctively at this point. We might do this first try, I don't know. Another problem I have with this boss fight is I like this phase. Unfortunately, getting to this phase is the problem.
Yes, the shield's gone.
Sonic, you did it!
Chip! Be right there!
I really hope I get this right first try so I don't have to redo this. But yeah, if you want to redo this part of the fight, you have to do all of the rest of it. The Chip sections, the Sonic sections, and that's the frustrating part, because the Supersonic part is fun. It's just the getting to that that's kind of a drag. This actually went a lot faster than I thought it would. I thought we would have gotten stalled on the other part a little bit longer. So get ready to button mash, mashing 60 times. Yeah, I definitely am gonna get this, I hope. I wasn't even button mashing that fast. For some reason, I don't like button mashing on the 360 controller. It feels a little off to me. I find like GameCube easier to button mash, probably because of the giant central A button that controller has. So I don't think these can actually hurt you.
Pleasant morning, wouldn't you say, Doctor? You can simply begin your plans anew. Even if all of your efforts this last time were utterly wasted, even if it was a complete and utter humiliating loss, even the most pathetic loser in all the world will certainly have his chance
Ah, the light reigns over darkness, and the world is returned to peace. It's simply a miracle. We've been saved by a miracle.
I told you, didn't I? There was no way Sonic would let something like that happen.
And right you were. Still, we cannot live without the night. We all must sleep. We all must rest. Darkness is a part of our world, just the same as light. It may be that the darkness has not been destroyed, but merely laid to rest. It grows strong over the eons, rises up, then is put to slumber by the light. Perhaps that is the true balance of dark and light Gaia. That balance may be the very will of the planet itself.
Save the speech for later. We've got to get things ready for Sonic's coming home party!
Sonic, you must live.